La 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 la. Move that way a little bit, and I think we're live. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Mouse Madness is in effect. Oh, I don't have it up. I don't think I have that up here. Oh, let me turn off the commercials here. What's going on, everybody? Good to have you all here. Let me get the logo up. I don't have the logo up. How do I not have the logo up? Hold on, gang. I had a logo and everything. What happened to the logo?
I think you have this set up twice.
I know what I'm doing. I have several of them.
Oh, but I thought I saw two with today's date. That's weird.
Anyway, there it is. There's the logo. I might have. I'll change it if I have to. Welcome in, everybody. Good to have you all here. Let's see. Make sure I didn't set up two for today. Melissa's telling me I did.
It's showing two, but that doesn't mean I'm looking at the right thing.
No, it's only... No, that's the 6th. That's tomorrow, hon. Today's the 5th.
Oh. I didn't know you were doing them days next to each other. That's why I got mixed up.
Anyway, welcome in, everybody.
It's been a long day.
Good to have you all here. Melissa's ruining the fun already. No, I'm just kidding.
I can go in the next room.
Oh, zip it.
I'll go watch Daredevil.
No. Anyway. Good to have you guys here. We have a lot to talk about, and we're going to get into it in just a minute here. For those that don't know, it's this will be the 6th year. I can't call it the 6th annual because we didn't do it in a row for a couple years. But for those that have seen this and done it a million times,
I guess you can. It's just not. You put annual. I mean, I don't know.
So. This is the 6th year for it, but it hasn't been consecutive. We did it for 5 years straight, and then I took a couple years off. And it was always a blast, but we're just doing it a little bit different this time than how we've done it in the past. In the past, we used to put it out on Facebook, used to put it out on Twitter, but we don't have X anymore, and so we don't use that option. And I didn't want to just do it on Facebook. I wanted to make sure we did it a little bit more interactive, and it'll be easier this way to do the counting, and it'll be real time. So you guys will, just like you would see in a March Madness, how you would see the results real time. You'll see it real time on these too. So what'll happen tonight? We'll go in. We'll do the selection. I'll show you the selections. I've got the matchups all ready to go. We'll look at all the brackets. We'll look at all 4 brackets, the Animal Kingdom bracket, the Hollywood Studios bracket, the Epcot, and the Magic Kingdom brackets, all the different matchups. And we'll kind of talk a little bit about those matchups, who we think could move on in those brackets, some of the matchups that could happen, maybe some possible upsets. And we'll do that tonight. And then tomorrow night, we'll start the first round of the Epcot and Magic Kingdom brackets. I'm not going to do every bracket in the same day. It's just way too many matchups. We'd be here all night. So we're going to break it down over several days.
Then it gives you something to look forward to.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's say hi to everybody in the chat real fast, and then we'll get right into this tonight. I'm excited. We always have, whenever we do these, I think people really enjoy it. I really do. I think they enjoy it a lot. There's a lot of work behind it. A lot of different things I have to get together to get it to go. But you guys really seem to enjoy it, and I think it's a blast. So a couple things real fast. Let's say hi to the chat. Now I'll go over a couple of guidelines and rules and stuff like that. Who is that?
It's spam.
All right, Douglas Bailey's here. John the B is here. What's up, Jeannie? Welcome in. Chris Slemmer's here. Yet It is here. Tina's here. T. Marie's Place. Ryan Rowe. Mandy Mary's here. Mike Beachman. John A.B. Julie McCowan. Ryan Rowe. Cynthia Candy Mom, our first member. There's Pat. Cakes is here. Nate in Nashville is in the house. Amanda V is here. Doug's here. What's up, Doug? Zippity doo, Doug. Brian's in the house. I know Brian's been a part of this for a long time. Chris Nedlin's here. Find the Fun is here. Matt Jackson, Santa Claus Logan. Danny's here. D. Hughes. From North to Neverland. That's a cool name. I think this might be your first time in. Welcome. Robert Denorier's here. Who else is here? Hey, Walt, did you hear about the 23-run inning in college baseball yesterday? Brian, I'll be honest with you, I couldn't care less about college baseball. I don't even like minor league baseball. It's the major leagues. That's it. But that's cool. 23 runs. I can only imagine. That must have been a long game. But thank you for telling me. Don't take that the wrong way. If you were to say, do you about the 23-run baseball game the Mets and the Yankees played, where they scored 23 runs in an inning? Okay, that would probably interest me. Dean the Turkey Legster, welcome in. Who else is here? Magic Kingdom one is going to be brutal, I can tell. Well, we're going to get, yet it is, we're going to get into how this works. Okay, we're going to give you some ground rules, some things we need to talk about in reference to these brackets. My prediction is a mouse wins. I don't know. Monica Odietta's here. Welcome into her as well. CU Tigers here. C.H. Jackson, you're going to live this weekend from the parks. No, we're not actually, C.H. Jackson. Not, well, I don't think so. Matt M's here. John Curry's here. Ali French is here. Wow, everybody. Welcome in, everybody. Good to have you all here. I think we are up to date. Yep, we are up to date. Okay, on a side note, I got tickets for when Baltimore comes to Cleveland and gets swept. They might. You never know. It might happen. And then again, find the fun. And then again, we could go in there and sweep you guys.
Or maybe we'll just each win a few.
Yep. Hey, he started it. I'm just saying.
I know.
I can promise you this much. When you come to Baltimore, you're not going to sweep us here. But you never know. We don't play well against Cleveland. Jeff Condon, welcome in. Kelly Monroe, welcome in. It's my first time playing. Oh, you'll have a good time with it. It's fun. Dan's here, 820 Chief as well. Okay. Couple real fast. What's up, Nick? Nick's here as well. Movie Mania. Nick. Will Lovins, welcome in. Mouse Talkers. Yep. All right. So here's how it works. Again, Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios brackets. But don't take that literal. Okay? So the Magic Kingdom bracket is only 16 rides and attractions that can go into that bracket. The Magic Kingdom has like 25 rides and attractions. The Epcot bracket has 16 rides and attractions. They only have like 7 rides. And so you have to remember, it's going to be a mixture of all that. You could have Rise of the Resistance could be in the Epcot bracket. Haunted Mansion could be in the Animal Kingdom bracket. Don't take it literal. I just wanted to put a name on each bracket to get a winner coming out of each one. So don't take this the wrong way. I don't want to hear anybody say, why is Haunted Mansion in the Epcot bracket?
You'll hear
just
because
is.
Not everybody's here to hear what you have to say. But it's just like there are divisions, okay? In a bracket.
It's
just divisions.
It's just a bracket. It's just a bracket. I took literally, here's how I did it. I literally took a piece of paper like these, little pieces of paper. I wrote every single ride and attraction, well, 64 of them on these. I put them in a big bowl. And then I would take one out and I go, okay, I picked out Triceratops, well, not Triceratops Spin because that's gone now. But I picked out Dinosaur. The next one I picked out was Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor. Well, there's your matchup. It's that simple.
It's random.
It's very random. So somebody could say, well, Laugh Floor and Dinosaur, they're two totally different things.
Yes,
yep, they are, but they're matching up in this.
Yep.
That's the bottom line.
It's all just a random, it's just for fun.
Yeah.
Just how it works.
Yeah.
Around here at Mouse Talk.
Try not to laugh when you look at your phone.
What do you mean?
I don't know. That's what Cynthia said. Try not to laugh when you look at your phone.
Oh, she must have sent me something.
She must have sent you something. All right. I think that's it. And again, what we'll do tonight, we'll look at all the different brackets. We'll talk about the brackets a little bit. We'll give some predictions of what we think could happen. So complain as much as possible. Got it. Exactly. Jennifer is still upset that People Mover beat out Pooh in 2022. I thought that was hilarious that she wanted to protest People Mover because of it. That's funny, Brian. Yeah, some of these matchups can be really tough. And I'll be really interested to see how they go down. What's up, Leanne? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I know you're going to be seeing your kids soon. I hope that's good. I hope it's good for you. Steve Stardio Studios, welcome in. I hope I don't get confused. Nah, you won't get confused. You literally pick. That's it. It's that simple.
Yeah, all you got to do is we pick two and you pick which one you want to win.
Yep. All right, so each bracket's going to have a top part of the bracket and the bottom part of the bracket because where I went to make up the brackets, I couldn't find a bracket that had 16. So I'm doing 8 and 8, 8 and 8, 8 and 8, 8 and 8. But it's still all the same bracket. I'll give you an idea what I'm talking about. So we're going to start with the... Doesn't really matter because, again, it's very random. Remember, there's no points for second place. That's exactly right! In this, Second place is gone. It's a single elimination. So tomorrow night when it starts, if you pick Haunted Mansion over Pirates, or you pick Big Thunder over Space Mountain's gone. He's out. Done. Doesn't move on. What's up, Jason? Welcome in. So you really need to think about this. Which one do you like better? It's that simple. Gloria Thibodeau, welcome in. All right, let's see here. All right, so let's get started. I'm confused. You're funny. The alphabet confuses you.
He just unsubscribed, and I wouldn't blame him.
He knows I'm kidding.
That wasn't very nice.
Oh, he knows I'm kidding. Diana, welcome in. Good to see you. All right, so let's get the top half of the Magic Kingdom bracket up. So here it is. So this is, I think, the top half of the bracket right here. So you've got Enchanted Tales with Belle against Hall of Presidents. That's actually a good matchup.
It is.
That's actually a good matchup. You've got Kilimanjaro Safaris against Toy Story Mania.
That's a tough one, too.
That's a tough one as well.
Well, for me, it's not, but for some people, it might be.
Let me move this up so you can see it a little bit better. You've got Tower of Terror versus Dinosaur. Another really tough matchup. And then you've got Under the Sea Journey of the Little Mermaid versus Spaceship Earth.
I don't like that I have to pick that one, but I know what I'm picking.
Well, when you look at this bracket, in this bracket, I want everybody in the chat. You can kind of give me an idea. If you had to, who do you like in this bracket? Just this bracket. Who do you think can come out of this bracket and win? Who do you think has the best chance of coming out of this bracket? Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
I'd like to hear from you guys in the chat. Marvin Hicks, welcome in. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good bracket. There's some really tough matchups. All the way down. I don't really see any one of these where I would say, oh my God, that's a shoe-in to win. Maybe Tower of Terror over Dinosaur. But you never know. I mean, I don't know what everybody would pick.
Well, I'm not picking it. So.
Right. Cheyenne Hubbard, welcome in. Ryan says he thinks the Safari could come out of this bracket. I could see a real... if the Safari gets past Toy Story Mania and gets to the next round, I think it's going to beat whoever wins out of Enchanted Tales and Hall of Presidents. So I think whoever gets the winner out of the Safari and Toy Story Mania is going to make it pretty far in this bracket. I really do.
I know, I'm already frustrated.
Matt says Spaceship Earth, Tower of Terror for John, Safari for Kelly. And what I love about this, hey, Vasithi, welcome in. Jeff Snook, welcome in. What I like about this is so many different answers.
Yeah.
I love it. So many different answers. Too. I love this because when these matchups start tomorrow, it's going to be really interesting. Because again, I'm going to put the poll out there for you guys, just like we always do now. We're going to put the poll out there and we're going to let you guys decide who you think. Beth Ann, welcome in. You'll get to vote on each and every one of these matchups. I'll do a 2 to 3 minute time frame where you guys are going to be able to vote. And then we'll shut it off. And then whoever gets the most votes, that's it. That's the winner. So that's the top half of the bracket for Magic Kingdom. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys the bottom half of the bracket. This is the bottom half. All the same bracket. In the end, only one ride or attraction is coming out of this bracket. But this is the bottom half of the bracket right here. You've got the American Adventure versus Festival of the Lion King. Figment versus Beauty and the Beast Live. Enchanted Tiki Room versus the Walt Disney World Railroad. And Kali River Rapids versus the Riverboat.
Those are interesting mix-ups.
They are really interesting. And the thing about this is, I think this is a weak bracket.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is a weak bracket. If anybody in this bracket can win this bracket, in my opinion. Maybe Festival of the Lion King might be the one that could probably pull this out. Yeah. But anybody in this bracket can win. I want to know what you guys think. I think this is one of the... Right, me either. I think this is one of the weaker brackets of all the brackets that we're going to look at tonight. Let's start tonight, Ryan. No, we're gonna start tomorrow. If we started tonight, we'd be here all night. And Jeannie, that's the thing. If that's the case, make sure you vote for it. That's what you got to do tomorrow. Vote. Yeah, it is a weak. I find the fun. I agree. I think this is a weaker bracket. When you see all these other brackets, you're going to look at it and you're going to be like, oh man, that one's kind of weak compared to the other ones. I would tend to agree. But what makes it weak also makes it strong in that we could have some really competitive matchups. Like really close matchups. What's up, Al? Welcome in.
Redraft. No, we're not redrafting. It's just the luck of the draw.
Nope. That's how. Yeah, luck of the draw. That's how it is.
I'm with you, Danny.
Mark F. Welcome in. Railroad is strong, very popular. I agree. I mean, I think the railroad's a big one for me. I like the riverboat too. I mean, if you got the railroad versus the riverboat in the next round on this, in the second round, that's going to be a tough one for me. So, not for Melissa, it wouldn't be. She doesn't like the riverboat, but that one's a tough one. But see, I don't know, Brian. I don't know about that.
He's gonna win it all.
Ethan Smith, welcome in.
He's being funny.
No, we're not starting tonight, Cynthia. We're starting tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, this bracket, the Magic Kingdom bracket, and the Epcot bracket, which we're about to look at, are going to be tomorrow night. Friday, it's going to be the Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios bracket.
Scott says it's a sleeper bracket.
It's going to put a lot of people to sleep, I'm sure. I would have a serious hard choice between Beauty and the Beast and Figment. I really like both. See, that's the thing.
I do too.
That's the thing. That's why I think with this bracket, for as weak as it is, I actually think the matchups are going to be really tight. I really do. Is Jonathan Chong here? Yeah. What's up, Jonathan? Welcome in, buddy. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting matchup. All right, so that's your entire full. Let me bring them both up. I'm going to kind of see if I can make them. I'm going to do it like this, just so you guys can see the brackets. I'll put them right in the middle there. Yep. All right, so there we go. Something like that. We'll go like that. So that's the entire bracket for Magic Kingdom. That's your 16 matchups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In the end, whoever wins this one and this one will go up against each other to come out of the Magic Kingdom bracket. So there you go. Jeff
says Figment gives him nightmares.
So there you go. There's your matchup. That's your Magic Kingdom bracket, folks. Magic Kingdom brackets. And again, if you guys want, you can write these down and you can kind of make your own bracket and follow along. And if I really wish I had a way where I could get a website. I'm just not electronically inclined to do it, where I could open up the website and you guys could go out and fill in your own bracket, just like you do for March Madness. You know the first round, and then you pick all your winners all the way through, all the way to the end. They actually have something on CBSSportsline.com where you can win like $1 million if you get every game right, which never happens. But that would be fun. I wish I had a way to do that for you guys. Maybe down the road. Hey, what's up, Jen? Monorail Molly's here. Let's see, Sony 4K, welcome in. What's up? I don't know. I think then whoever makes it to the Elite Eight, give them the number 2 seed next year. Right, exactly. Find the fun. Thank you. Okay. This is so you always pick my team. No, there's no bribery here, but thank you. Oh, that's funny. You're funny.
Tip the vote.
Yeah, tip the vote for sure. All right, let's move on. All right, so here's the Epcot bracket. Let's get into this, and we'll show you the. Hey, what's up, Matt? Welcome in, Simba 2.
Matt.
All right, top part of the bracket for Epcot. Here we go. This is a good one. Smuggler's Run, Millennium Falcon, Smuggler's Run versus Guardians of the Galaxy.
Last time we did this, Guardians of the Galaxy did not yet exist.
Exactly. Alien Swirling Saucers versus Peter Pan's Flight. I think that's kind of a gimme. Haunted Mansion versus the Finding Nemo musical. Grand Fiesta Tour versus Big Thunder Mountain. Yeah. I think this first round, there aren't too many that I would consider tough matchups. But when you get to the next round, Guardians versus Peter Pan's Flight, or maybe a Haunted Mansion versus Big Thunder, woo, those could be really tough matchups. Sure. What's up, Jacqueline? Welcome in. Hope the baby's doing well. What's up, Noah? Welcome in.
Hey, Noah.
I don't know if Grand Fiesta Tour is making it out of this one, Mark. I don't think it's getting past Big Thunder, but that's the key. That's what I want to hear from you guys. What do you think? Is there
what you like?
What do you think is going to happen here? Do you see an underdog that could maybe run the table and win this bracket?
That's funny, Matt. It'll be funny to see what happens because you're right. Some of these big ones didn't exist the last time we did this. They were not.
But it's not about. But here's the thing, Matt, and I get what you're saying. But and again, just stay with me, folks. I think that Guardians of the Galaxy is probably the best ride in Walt Disney World. But it's not my favorite ride. There's a difference. If I have to choose Haunted Mansion or Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm choosing Haunted Mansion. It's not a matter, again, but everybody's different. She's going to choose what she thinks is the best. If it's Pirates versus Guardians, who are you choosing? Exactly. She's hesitating. So that automatically tells you it's not always about what's the best, Matt. So I understand what you're saying, but I don't agree. Doesn't mean it's rigged. It just means everybody has a different opinion of what they consider to be. Somebody might be voting for their favorites.
Like all time,
Yeah, I mean, it really just depends.
Yeah, it's hard. That's hard. That's a hard one.
Yeah, it really just depends. Everybody, but I get what you're saying, and technically what you're saying is right. When you look, there's validity behind exactly what you're saying. But if I were to get Haunted Mansion and Haunted Mansion makes it to the finals or semifinals in this bracket against Guardians, I'm voting Haunted Mansion. I'll give you my pick right now. I'll tell you right now.
Hi, Pete.
What's up, Pete? Welcome in. Pete McDevitt's here, everybody. One of our partner channels. Be sure to check him out. But again, it just depends on you and what you like in your bracket. I don't know. I don't see Smuggler's Run is probably going to be the closest matchup in this bracket in the first round. Oh, yeah, in the first round. Smuggler's Run will get some, but even that, I don't even know that it may not even be close. So that's the top bracket of the Epcot. Here's the bottom half of the bracket for Epcot. Again, I would say there's probably a couple of good matchups here, but overall, I don't think we have a ton. You've got Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor versus Pirates. You've got Navi River Journey versus Winnie the Pooh. You've got Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin versus Mission Space. And then Living with the Land against Indiana Jones Stunt Show.
Most of these I don't even have to think twice about.
But okay, like,
not all.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You never know. This is what makes it awesome. I love these because, no, they're not grouped by park, Tina. That's just it. You guys take that out of your head. It's not grouped by park. Forget that. It's all random.
Yeah, the parks are just used almost like a division would be on
a
sports
that's
bracket.
All. It's just. I mean, we can even take that out of there. Yeah, we could even take that out of there if we have to. If that's confusing everybody, just don't even think of it that way. Because Epcot's only got like 6 rides, guys, and we need 16 things coming out of Epcot. So, and Magic Kingdom's got like 35 things, and we got 16. So no, don't think of it like that. So anyway, in this bracket here, I really think Pirates wins this bracket. I don't really see anybody in this bracket that ultimately, I think this is an easy bracket for Pirates, to be honest with you. But
although I really like Living with the Land, too.
You do, but I don't think most people are going to pick Living with the Land. Hey, BA and BNA, welcome in. Thanks for taking the time to put this together for us. Yeah, it's fun. Oh, Tina, that's okay. Scott Takao, welcome in.
Oh, no,
good to see you.
It is confusing. And we explained it early, but you came in after. So
Vittori, welcome in.
Come up again and again.
And Vittori, I think you're right. I absolutely think you're right. This bracket here, this bottom half of the Epcot bracket, yeah. I think it's going to be Pirates versus Living with the Land.
That would be what my pick would be if we got down to the,
But I think
everybody's different.
Right, exactly. But I think overall this is a weak bracket again. Not as weak as that other one.
Pooh. A lot of people like Buzz.
Not to that point.
Some people do. I can tell you right now, there are several people that come into our channel that absolutely love Pooh and would vote for Pooh all day long.
Yeah, Brian's talking about her in the chat. Jennifer's like that. Mm-hmm. But that being said, one vote compared to 45 others isn't going to do it.
I'm just saying, I think there's more out there. You'll be surprised with some of them.
Marvin, if you log on, if they're under 18 and they have their own YouTube account and they come into the stream and they subscribe to the channel and they make a donation. No. I'm kidding. You don't have to be subscribed either. But yeah, if they have their own YouTube account and they come into the stream, yes, they absolutely can vote.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But you have to vote the day of now. You have to be here. Joe Chamberlain, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. So, for instance, here's the thing, guys. And I want to put this out there now, and I should have brought this up in the very beginning. If you watch the stream live, you're going to vote. If you watch the stream the next day, you can't vote. The voting's done. So you need to be there for these streams.
Right, Matt? We've lived here 5 years, and I haven't ridden Mission Space.
What's up, Al?
Moved here. I keep forgetting it exists, to be honest.
Yep. I don't know. I don't see it. All right, so let's bring these up. Again, I'll do it just like I did the other one. Here's the one bracket. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just not really inclined on these things. Excuse me. Oh, that burp was sponsored by D&G. There you go. Here's your brackets. I think you could easily have a Pirates of the Caribbean versus Guardians of the Galaxy or a Pirates of the Caribbean versus Haunted Mansion coming out of the Epcot bracket. And remember, whoever wins this bracket makes it to the Final Four of the entire tournament. These are just this bracket. Kenny O'Connor, welcome in. Thank you for explaining the voting process. Yep. No, absolutely. Yes. So you have to be there the day of. When we do these streams live, that's how you vote. There is no voting later. That's the one downside to this is this year. In the past, usually I'd give like 3 days to vote. Not doing that this time. It's a live voting process.
He asked when we're going to be doing this. So we're back again tomorrow night.
It's all the way. It's going to be like.
You're going to do it every day.
Every day until we're done.
Okay.
So tomorrow and Friday will be the first round. Saturday will be the second round. Sunday will be the Sweet 16. Monday will be the Elite 8.
Are they all 8 o'clock every night?
Yeah, we'll just keep doing them at 8 o'clock.
All right.
Until we get down to the finals.
I didn't even know that. So.
Yep. Well, a couple of the streams are already out there for tomorrow and Friday. They're already out there, and they're at 8 o'clock. So you already have 2 of them out there. So be sure to go out there and like on those. You have to be a member to vote? No, not at all. No, you don't have to be a member. You don't have to be a subscriber. Obviously, we'd love for you to subscribe. But no. If you're just watching and you come in, vote.
Yep.
Just in the live stream.
Voting.
Yep, just got to be in the live stream. Yep. Just got to have your own, obviously, you got to have your own Google or YouTube account. Because if you're under, like if I went in as Mouse Talk, or if Melissa went in under Melissa Mouse Talk, she can only vote once. Mm-hmm. It won't let her, even if she went on another computer, it's still the same account. It's not going to let her vote again. It's the final countdown. Doo-doo-doo-doo. All right, anyway. All right, Animal Kingdom bracket. Here we go. Here's the top half of the Animal Kingdom bracket. We've got Magic Carpets of Aladdin versus the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Rock and Roller Coaster versus the Regal Carousel. Muppet 3D versus Test Track. And Runaway Railway versus the People Mover.
I don't like that vote, but I already know what I'm voting
for. This is a bracket that I think, I think a lot of people probably think, oh, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train's coming out of this one. I would say pump the brakes. Runaway Railway, Test Track, People Mover, Rock and Roller Coaster. I think any of them can come out of this bracket.
Favorites in there.
Yeah. But I don't know what you guys think. Maybe it's funny. John said it right there. Is the Muppets 3D going to get some sympathy votes and maybe pull it through in this bracket? I could see it beating Test Track. Because I don't think Test Track is as popular as we think. Muppets could pull the upset there. But then if you have Muppets 3D versus, let's say, People Mover. Right, exactly.
Yeah, this is the toughest one, I think, so far, Scott. I'm with you, Noah.
Yeah, I think this is a good... I'd like this bracket. I don't think... Rock and Roller Coaster is going to beat the Regal Carousel. I think, obviously, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is going to beat Magic Carpets of Aladdin.
We're lucky we even got one. There's not that much in Animal Kingdom, Brian.
Yep. Anyway, so there you go. That's the top half of the Animal Kingdom bracket. You guys are like fixated too much on the names of the brackets.
I knew that was going to be an issue. You're going to have to take it out.
There you go, Brian. Maybe this will make you happy. You'll sleep better now. Here's the bottom half of the Animal Kingdom bracket. And this does have Animal Kingdom in here. So this will make some of you sleep better. We've got Expedition Everest versus Barnstormer, The Speedway versus Swiss Family Treehouse, Small World versus Soarin', and Tough to Be a Bug versus Flight of Passage. This is a tough bracket. You've got Soarin', are you kidding me? Soarin', Flight of Passage, and Expedition Everest in that bracket?
But I don't think the initial vote's hard.
But it's a bracket that's got three juggernauts in it.
It does.
It's got, and only one of them can come out of it.
Right. That's the hard part.
Right, exactly. That's what I mean by it. I think this bracket's a hard bracket because you're right. You're right. First round, maybe not so much. Right. But as we get closer to the second round, Sweet 16, this is going to become a really tough bracket. What do you guys think? Who do you like out of this bracket?
Yeah, see, there's all kinds of differing opinions, and I get them all. You know, do you go with the classic? Do you go with the one you like the best? Do you go... It's tough.
I love Small World, but I got to be honest with you. Am I going to take Small World over Soarin'? I can't say no, because if it was Soarin' over California, but with the current Soarin' they have, it's okay.
We haven't seen it, though, since they fixed it, supposedly. It's been fixed, I've been told. Didn't they change the thing so it doesn't bend anymore? Somebody said that. I don't know. We haven't done it in a while.
Yeah, no, we haven't done it in a while. Joe, you're killing me.
What did he say?
He says, why is the treehouse in there? You're killing me. I'm not explaining this again. You're right. I got to take it out. It's not going to be, just because it says Animal Kingdom bracket, it's not all going to be Animal Kingdom.
Why is the treehouse an attraction?
Because it's an attraction.
Joe, that's not what he was saying.
What's he mean?
No, I mean, he meant, like, why is it listed as a ride?
Oh!
Right? Not that it's in Animal Kingdom, right, Joe?
No, it's not a ride, but it is an attraction.
Yeah.
Yeah,
some of the shows are in there, too.
Soaring Around the World is not nearly as good as California. I agree. Yeah. I agree, Sean. 100% agree. I wish
the film quality, they could redo it for the California one, but I like the California one.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. But I like this bracket. I think you could easily, you could have, just think, in the second round, you could have Soarin' versus Flight of Passage.
Hey, Jackal.
That's going to be tough, man. That's a tough one. I don't know. I don't know who's going to come out of that bracket. Soarin' could win this bracket. Expedition Everest, which is one of my favorite. I love Expedition Everest. It's one of my favorite coasters. Flight of Passage, man, that's a tough bracket. Flight of Passage, yeah, I agree. It's awesome, man. Yeah, exactly. I think the Speedway will win that.
That's what I thought you meant, Joe. He's like, but why?
Oh, yeah. Because it counts. It's an attraction.
And you have to have so many to make the number we need.
Yeah, we need 64.
You have to pretty much put everything in there to get to your 64.
Brian, you got kicked off a Flight of Passage? What'd you do? You must have did something wrong. Flight of Passage wins that one. Robert, I wouldn't be surprised. Joe thinks Soarin'. Soarin' could. If Soarin' gets past Flight of Passage, it's got a really good chance. But that's a big obstacle, man.
What did Matt say?
When Pete McDevitt's in the park, he's an attraction. Why is he not on here? Have you not gone for a ride on that scooter? No,
he's almost run us over 100 times.
I almost got ran over by him, though.
The last 2 times. He scared the freaking bejesus out of us.
No, Bugs Life, but Nemo's a show, Beauty and the Beast Live is a show. They're all attractions to me. It's all part of it. Why is the Tangled bathroom not? Oh, right, I know.
If we had needed another one, it might have been.
That's funny. All right, so let's get down to the last bracket. This is the Hollywood Studios bracket. This is the top half of the bracket at Hollywood Studios. You've got the Mad Tea Party versus Dumbo. That's actually a tough one. Tiana's Bayou Adventure versus the Country Bear Jamboree. Remy's versus Tron. And the Seas with Nemo and Friends versus Slinky Dog Dash.
Jeff, it has to be probably what's going on there currently, which is the newer version, the Around the World.
Yeah, it's soaring around the world.
Since the other one's been gone, and they brought it back for a very brief time.
So what do you guys think about this bracket? I actually think the Mad Tea Party Dumbo bracket matchup could be close.
Can we choose neither?
No, you got to choose one. But then you got Tiana's versus Country Bears. Does Country Bears even have a shot? How about Remy's versus Tron? That's a pretty good one.
Not in my mind.
No, you're going with Tron on that for sure.
Remy's makes me sick. Like, just literally.
Yeah, Tron versus Slinky could be the second round matchup in that bracket right there.
That's a tougher one. So you're right.
You think so, Joe? You think so? I think you're probably right, although I think Slinky Dog will give it a run. Like, if you tell me to vote between Tron and Slinky, I'm picking Slinky. I don't like Tron. Tron's fine. Well, I don't dislike it.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I don't dislike Tron, but I think Tron's way too short. The juice isn't worth the squeeze. And I think Slinky Dog is great. Slinky Dog's like twice as long as Tron is. I don't know. I would vote for Slinky.
I might too.
A Mad Tea Party is great to go on when you eat a ton of food and spin. I know, right?
Yeah.
V. Tori says, not in scope for this tourney, but it would be interesting to have a tourney for all defunct rides attractions.
That would.
Winner is the one we would want back above all others. Let's go Horizons. Right.
I like that
That's a
idea.
good idea,
That
Victoria.
is a
We
really
might
good
do
idea.
that one year.
Can we steal that from you?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
That's a good
We'll
idea.
TM it by
That's not a bad idea for maybe next year.
If we can come up, do you think there's enough that are gone?
I don't know.
There might be. We'd have to start compiling. There's a lot.
Yeah.
Now that you think
Slinky's
about all the
bracket
things.
to lose, says Jeff. Okay. All right. That's the top half of the Hollywood Studios bracket. Let's look at the
We might
bottom
be able
half.
to do like a half of a bracket, like do a
Yeah.
instead of
32
60,
instead of 64. All right, here's the last of the Hollywood Studios, the bottom half of the Hollywood Studios bracket. We've got Star Tours versus Astro Orbiter. We've got Frozen Ever After versus Jungle Cruise. That's a tough one. Space Mountain versus Carousel of Progress, and the Frozen Sing-Along versus Rise of the Resistance. So, I think this bracket is obviously Rise of the Resistance to lose. Space Mountain, Jungle Cruise, Frozen Ever After could give it a run. I just don't think anything beats Rise here. And this guy is done. I don't even know who this is, dude.
Yeah,
you're killing me,
just
dude.
came in, wanted to get blocked immediately.
Yeah, he's not very smart. I'm sorry. Just not. You got to wonder about people. I don't know. Look, we're old. We don't have anything else to do with our time. Maybe he is too. Rise of the Resistance should have this bracket. Maybe Space Mountain could compete. Yeah, Mark, I agree. That's the one for me. Maybe Jungle Cruise. A lot of people love Jungle Cruise. Really, a lot of people love Frozen too. So I could see one of those three giving Rise of the Resistance a challenge. But I gotta say that I think Rise of the Resistance probably wins this bracket. This bracket.
Mm-hmm. Well, a lot of people like Space Mountain. I don't. But...
No, let me get it. Let me get this here. All right, so I'm gonna lower this one so we can see both of these brackets again. Here's the lower bracket. Here's the upper bracket. Let me get this ready for you guys so you guys can see both ends of this. So there you go. So there's your Hollywood Studios brackets. You could have, technically in this bracket, you could have, let's see, you could have Tron going up against Rise of the Resistance in the finals of this bracket very easily. Very easily it could be Tron versus Rise of the Resistance in this bracket. Oh, thanks, Scott. I appreciate that. Yeah, that would be, Brian. If it came to that, I don't think it'll happen. I'm with you on that one from North to Neverland. If I had to choose between Carousel of Progress and Space Mountain, I'm probably going to choose Space Mountain.
Not me.
But Carousel's Progress, I hope gets votes because I think that attraction is undervalued, underrated. I really like it. Exactly, Sean. That's what I said. That to me is what hurts Tron. It's like 8 seconds long. It's so short. It hurts it, in my opinion. That's why if Slinky's like 30 minutes long, it feels like sometimes. I love it. Oh, thanks, Pete.
Aw,
Thank you for the
thanks,
time
Pete.
invested producing this event. Most do not fathom the hours of preparation. Thanks, Pete. I appreciate it. It does take a lot. Getting all these brackets together, getting all the other things together. Thank you. I appreciate that. Don't forget that 5. Thank you, Find the Fun. You're funny. Thanks, Pete. I do appreciate that very much, man. That means a lot. Pete's a great guy, everybody. Be sure to check out his channel. He's live he's probably live right now. As he's talking to us, he's probably live. Check him out. He does all kinds of sports stuff. He does Disney Talk on Friday nights. I've been on there a few times. Check out his channel. He's pretty awesome. That's the exact reason I would knock it down. See, it really just depends. And that's what makes these so fun. I think for the most part, we can probably all kind of predict where a lot of these matchups are going to go. But as we get further and further into the tournament, I'm going to be real interested to see some of these matchups. I think that we could have some really tough calls on a lot of these. Guys, be sure to hit that like button if you haven't already done. We're going to try and get to 100 before we get out of here tonight. We're at 87. That's pretty good. Thank you for that. But I like the matchups. I hope you guys do. Again, tomorrow, 8 o'clock, first round of the Magic Kingdom in Epcot. We're going to go through those matchups tomorrow. And you guys are going to be able to see who gets those wins. I think it's going to be awesome, personally. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy it. But, yeah, that's it. That's our brackets. That's our matchups. We are ready to go tomorrow with Magic Kingdom and Epcot. So bring your votes. Log into all your different accounts. If you got 8 different accounts and you log into all 8 and vote 8 times, more power to you. Nothing wrong with that. That's what you should do. Whatever gets your vote early and vote often. I said that the other day. Not the other day, but back in November when we went to vote. I don't think the lady thought it was funny, but we went to our voting site to vote, and I got to the front, and I said hi to the lady. And she goes, "How are you?" And I go, "Great." I said, "Yeah, everything's going really well." I said, "It's been such a great process today." I said, "This is my 4th time here today, and each time I've been able to get right in." And she just looked at me.
She didn't even snicker.
She didn't.
It was late in the day, so she was probably over it. She'd probably been there all day.
Yeah.
Because he did vote earlier, and I had to go because I couldn't go till after work. This,
Yeah. I told her. I said, "Yeah, it's been a great experience. I mean, it's been so easy. This is my 4th time in today, and you guys have got me right in every time." She just looked at me. She didn't find it funny. I thought it was funny, but I guess she didn't. But whatever. I thought it was funny as anything. Anyway, Rachel Pompetti, welcome in. You have got to be organized to do that. Hey, Kim, welcome in.
Walt is very efficient and organized with stuff. He truly is.
Yeah.
I'm all over the place. So.
Anyway, tomorrow night's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to try to have Melissa in here maybe for a little bit of it if she wants. She certainly doesn't have to, or maybe just be on her phone and chatting or whatever.
Yeah,
but yeah.
I got to vote.
Yeah. But, yeah, tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, first round matchup between in the Magic Kingdom and Epcot brackets. Friday night, we'll have the Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom's first round. Saturday, we'll go on to the second round. Sunday will be the Sweet 16. Monday will be in the Final 4. And then Tuesday, we'll have the championship match. And I'll try to have, maybe if we get down to the championship match, what I might do is see if I can get some special guests come in and talk a little bit about both rides and give their opinions and this, that, and the other, and we'll go from there. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. But I think it's going to be a blast. I really enjoyed this tonight. I hope you guys did too. And again, it's not a perfect event, but we have fun with it, and we do this to help make it fun for you guys, and I hope it does.
Making a list of defunct rides. There's quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Anyway, guys, hey, first off, mods, great job as usual. Thank you to my mods for all your great work. Members, thank you for your extra generosity and loyalty. Thank you for the super chats tonight, gang. That was very nice of you. I won't forget you. Other than that, if you're ninja watching, certainly we appreciate you ninja watching. If you're new in here and you're coming in for the first time, we appreciate that. I would ask one favor of you guys. I just posted a video tonight of all the new merchandise for the Flower and Garden Festival. If you guys get a chance, it's like a 5-minute video. It's like 6 minutes. All the merchandise, all the pricing of the merchandise. Go check it out. I got that together very quickly this afternoon. I think you guys will like it. I have another video of my day at Flower and Garden Festival coming out with some of the things I ate. I had 3 different items to eat. A lot of different things as well. And I hope you guys can join us for that one also. Anything you want to say?
No. We'll see you tomorrow. Be here. Be ready to vote.
Same bad time.
Same bad channel.
All right, guys. Everybody have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
For the first round of Mouse Madness.
And share it out with all your Disney-loving friends to join
There
us.
it is. Mouse Madness, guys. I had somebody make that up a long time ago. I've had that for years now. Yeah, share us out. Let everybody know about tomorrow night. I'd love to have a lot of people in here voting. And that would be awesome. Okay, gang. Have a great night. Your matchups are set. We'll see you tomorrow for the first round. Good night, everybody.